Have you ever tried meditating, but every time you sit down in silence, all your thoughts just come rushing to your head? They tell you to just be with your thoughts, but honestly, it's kind of stressful when all you hear is, "Did you remember to do that task at work? Oh my god, I gotta do the laundry. Oh, I definitely need to respond to that friend before I forget again." And on and on and on and on and on. Honestly, I feel pretty stressful after I just sit with my thoughts like that for a couple minutes. So, if you want to figure out how I like to warm up to my meditations, or sometimes what I do instead of meditating when my thoughts are just going on and on, keep watching this video. Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Tech to Therapy, where I talk about my transition working at startups and now becoming a mental health therapist. And today I wanted to talk about a technique that I learned in grad school that I honestly haven't heard anywhere else. And I think it would be really helpful for those who are starting to get into meditation or are meditating already and just want to switch it up a little bit. A technique called the awareness continuum, and it derives from Gestalt therapy, which is just like a very specific type of humanistic therapy. And right now I'm working at a clinic that specializes in Gestalt therapy, so I thought it would be perfect if I shared this information with you. Okay, so what is the awareness continuum? Basically, it's an exercise that helps you stay in your sensations and emotions instead of your thoughts. That's why I think it's perfect for those that are trying to get into meditating. But before I talk about the awareness continuum, there's one key concept that would be really helpful to know from Gestalt therapy, and that's the 3 zones of awareness. Basically, there's the outer zone, which is your sensations, so what you see, what you hear, what you smell. There's the middle zone, which is like all your thoughts, everything going on in your head. That's your middle zone. And then the inner zone are your emotions and your things that you feel in your body, basically. So the awareness continuum tries to bring our awareness to our outer zone and our inner zone, and tries to pay less attention to our middle zone. So the awareness continuum is pretty simple. It basically has 2 rules. One is you start every sentence with "I'm noticing," and then you just say whatever you're noticing. And the second rule is that if you notice something in your middle zone, so in your head, then, or like in your thoughts, you just say, "I'm noticing a thought." You don't say like what that thought is. So I wouldn't say I'm noticing that I forgot to take out the trash. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say I'm noticing a thought. Simple. There's just 2 rules. So an example of what the awareness continuum looks like is like this. I'm noticing the camera in front of me. I'm noticing my hands do this. I'm noticing my mouth moving. I'm noticing pain in my lower back. I'm noticing a thought. I'm noticing my breath. I'm noticing the sigh. Yeah, you just keep going like that. What I notice when I do it for a longer period of time is in the beginning, I'm very much in my outer zone, so my sensations. So I talked a lot about like what I'm seeing and like what I'm like doing with my body, and I didn't do as much in my inner zone. And for me, I noticed that when I do it for a longer period of time, I slowly transition into more inner zone awareness. Something else that I notice is in the beginning, I'm pretty fast tempoed. So I'll be like, I'm noticing this, I'm noticing this, I'm noticing this, I'm noticing. And the longer I do it for like 5+ minutes, I just slows down a little bit. And so that's why I like to do this when I just have like a lot going on in my head. When I have like a bunch of fast thoughts and I want to meditate, but like meditating seems so out of reach, I like to do this exercise. And sometimes I do it when I'm sitting down, sometimes I do it when I'm walking. After I do this exercise, I feel like I feel more just like calmer, I guess is the word, whatever this means. And I feel just like more present. Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel more present, and that usually I just feel more calm and more grounded. And so that's why I like to do this exercise, and I hope that you try it out. I think it's been really helpful for me at certain times, and I would say usually I don't feel any different unless I do it for over 5 minutes. So, take that walk around your block and try this out and see if you notice anything different than when you are listening to a podcast or listening to music or something like that. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.